he's spitting and drumming like crazy. It took him forever to come up here, but once he got on the field edge, he just started putting. I'm not certain, but we got an electric fence out here because we got a food plot going and we got to keep the cattle out. I thought about unhooking it, but I thought a turkey, you know, they usually go under them fences. I don't know if that's what happened, but he may have just got shocked. That's just my luck. So. Alright, there's a big tom, looks like sitting in the shade. Up there, it's getting a little bit later. Still the last day, gotta get after it. Man, it's already blazing hot. I'm kind of debating right now. I think I'm gonna go without the pop-up blind. As tough as that's gonna be, I don't care. It's the last day, I gotta try to get one down, and I may sacrifice a video too, but it's just too hot to be trying that. I'll get back in these cedars. There's a good tree line that goes back to that old house that we just saw the birds at, so try to get back here and see what we can do. Alright, I've just made my way back here. Straight up this rise here. There's a big elm tree up there. And there is, actually it's cottonwood, sorry, but there's actually, that's where those birds were. I'm gonna go right up this line right here and try to, once I get to the top, I'm gonna try to set the decoys up as close as I can. I'm just gonna get in the brush and see if I can pull it off. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get the bee mobile out. I'm gonna open this thing up and set him up on the horizon, see if I can get over the horizon where they can see it. I don't want to get too far. There's not much of a rise here, but we'll see if I can make it work. I'm trying something aggressive, but it's the last day. Away from the decoy, but that's what I gotta do. I don't know how much video I'm gonna be able to get because I'm tucked in here in some cedars in this little hedgerow. Let's settle in and see what I can get set up. I cannot believe that just happened. Oh man, unfortunately I didn't get any of that on video. I got a little bit of approach, but it's so hot today. I had to get out of the blind. It was like a sauna. So the last day, man, it was the bottom of the night. Two outs. I whiffed out this morning, had a monster tom that I messed up on, and made my way up here. I actually found these birds in the shade. They were sitting in the shade, and I called down the bottom trying to pull them. Didn't work, and I snuck up this hedgerow, and there's been birds in here. There's a lot of them, and they were in the shade over here, and I crawled up, and there's enough grass. I crawled clear out and put the decoy out. Sat here forever. I just had the decoy high enough where they could just see the fan. They didn't ever get, well, they kept skirting out a little bit wide, and man, I stayed patient, and when that tom came in, he kind of skirted the decoy. He came in right on it, and I wasn't able to get video the first time. Well, then he went back out, skirted around, and I was able to move my tripod. It was really risky. I was really just saying, you know, I'm going to go ahead and take this bird without video, but I got a little bit of video at least. These other birds, I got a little bit of video. As soon as I shot him, man, I decided, you know, after this morning I made the mistake and chickened out and not doing the headshot. I nailed this one right in the head, but it was It was awesome. Either way, video or not, he dropped right here. He's done. And these other birds came up and they were going to pounce on him. Well, then they got nervous. They saw me in here, but I got drawn with this. I'll show you this tree right here. It's pretty sweet. This tree right here, I had it set up. I mean, I was set up right behind it, but I could see these birds over by the old house over here. Birds love to sit here. I had the decoy set up kind of right out in here. But I belly crawled all the way, and I had the hen back here. I put the hen down here so when they came up over the rise, they saw her, and it just settled them down because I've been calling real softly. These birds get real kind of shy in the late season, but man, am I glad to have this bird. That was the last second with the bow, man. I was about ready to unfill my tag this year. Awesome. That's a good bird. I don't care what he is. Really, I wouldn't have cared if he was a Jake this late, but oh yeah, he's got a good beard on him. He's probably got a 9-10 inch beard on him and pretty sharp spurs anyway. Not real long, probably at least I'd say an inch, but good mature bird. Looked like the broadhead just zapped him right below the head. Man, that was awesome. I was kind of dialed in. I've been practicing quite a bit here late, so it paid off. Man, I had a lot of bloopers this year, but that's awesome. Man, I tell you what, I really can't believe I got it done, man. That is the last minute right there. There's a lot of hunts between that where I've tried to get this done with the bow this year, and it was a year full of bloopers. I've got tapes of footage, great footage. This right here is definitely not going to be any in that category of great footage at all. I really didn't get much. I'll have to review it to see, but I know I didn't get the shot because he skirted to the right of that tree, and there was no way I was going to be able to get drawn plus get that on him. And after this morning, I knew I was going headshot only, and I had that big bird this morning. He was a monster, but I kind of chickened out. He was right on the edge of my range, but this one here, he was in tight. He came in and worked that decoy over. When he skirted off to the right, I couldn't get my camera back, and then when he came back in, it was awesome footage. He was strutting, and then he went back to the right again, but I couldn't fumble with that camera. We had a little bit of breeze, but not enough to really, make him that comfortable. But this is a great bird. He's a real nice, big-bodied bird. Got a good long beard and some nice spurs, so I'm tickled to death. Couldn't ask for a better end of the season right here. What a great year, though. Had a lot of people who got great footage of a couple different hunts, a lot of shotgun hunts this year. And right here was actually the only bow kill for the year. But you know what? Sometimes that's how it goes. Have a lot of tough breaks turkey hunting, but they're fun birds to go after. I can't wait till next year.